Actually, there was one time when I was a kid, Modern Warfare 3 had a map where behind a piece of glass was a lady very scantily clad, and you could shoot the glass out and you could see her real clearly and real nice. And I would shoot nipples onto her, and then I would step back and I would hide under one of the pillows to the couch and I would jerk my shit. And this is when we lived in Jasper. We had Snowball. You remember Snowball?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Snowball lived in our basement in Jasper, and I remember there was one day I was like jerking my shit, and then all of a sudden she popped up on the couch and was like sitting on the other side of the cushion, and I was like, all of a sudden, like I feel like I'm being preyed upon, and watched. So I just put my shit away and went back to playing the game.
No, that takes some willpower. I feel like once I decide I'm gonna jerk off, that's just kind of it.
Have you never been like caught before?
No, I haven't actually been caught. One time I was cranking my shit, and then like my mom walked. My room door was wide open, and my mom walked like right past my room door, and I don't know if she saw me. She said she didn't, but she might have just been trying to like save me the embarrassment. But like, yeah, I thought she wasn't home, and then she walked right by my door, and I was like, oh. So I had to go out there and confront. That was the worst part. I had to go out there and be like, did she just see me cranking my hog? So I had to go out there and be like, hey, I didn't know you were home. And I'm like profusely sweating. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, did you see that?
You didn't see nothing, right? You didn't see me like, you didn't see the blanket bouncing up and down.
No, that's the problem. No blanket. Like, just laying like butt ass naked on my bed, just like fucking cranking that bitch.
Were you laying like flat on your bed, or were you like laying like kind of off the edge? Because like if I jerked off on my bed, I would let my legs hang over the edge. This way I'd be like I was kind of sitting. Sometimes like if I was jerking it, I'd pull like blankets and pillows up into a bit of a couch, and then I would lay on my bed and jerk outwards.
No, that's some real yeah, that's some like only around the holidays, you know what I mean? That's like some real
special occasion
type. Yeah, where you just fully spread eagle hanging off the bed like you're fucking, yeah.
I spoiled the hell out of myself then because I was doing that shit. I was like, that was the only way to jerk off, bro. After you do it the first time, you realize just how good it is, and you can never go back. You're like, fuck, it becomes a ritual.
Yeah, I would
think about it. I'd be at school and I'd be like, fuck, I'm gonna jerk off when I get home. It's gonna be something. I'm gonna have a fucking good time, bro. I can't
wait till I get home and jerk off.
Teachers talking to me about fucking Pythagorean theorem, and I'm just like, I can't. I'm trying to figure out the angle of how I'm gonna lay the blanket on top of the pillows and how far I'm gonna sit back on the bed. This way I can get the premium spread jerk time.
You ever you ever put like a pillow right between your legs, you know what I mean, and kind of have it like supporting the balls? That's like that. I think that's like my version of that, of like, all right, I'm gonna spoil myself today.
That kind of sound that, you know how like, you ever heard a girl be like grinding on the corner of the bed?
No, but I can imagine that.
Yeah. I'd like sit on the corner of the bed and use that like to let my balls kind of hang over. That's not something you can do if you have bedposts, chat. Don't do that if you have bedposts. Otherwise, you're going to smash your nuts in between the mattress and the bed frame.
I mean, different strokes, different folks, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true. Some people do like having their nuts smashed.
This goes back to like, that's another one, bro. The conversation we're having about like kinks that I'm like, just like, it's too much, bro. Like people that are like that, like, yeah, fucking squish my nutsack. Like, bro, get help.
For chat, who doesn't know, Bambi dude apparently doesn't agree with big, fat, massive dildos shaped like dragon dicks and fucking horse cocks. I don't know. I think it's fire, but like he said, different strokes, different folks. But yeah, some people just like, crazy shit, bro. I mean, it's kind of like, have you seen the videos of people hopping in? I don't want to call them mattresses, but they're like inflation suits, bro. It's basically them trapping themselves in this inflation suit, and then somebody like jumps on top of them.
The fuck?
Bro, there
I
are
don't even know
kinks.
what that means. Like, what you described it, and I still have no idea what you're talking about. So, like, they're in a fucking like one of those like sumo suits. You know what I mean?
Yeah, kind of like that. That's a good way to put it. Or like they'll get specially ordered like latex or leather. I think mostly of them are like most of them are latex. It's like mattresses, like air mattresses, built to hold a person inside of them.
Wait. Say that again. You cut out.
Air mattresses built to
Yeah.
hold a person inside of them.
Right.
People will like special order those, and then they'll have like fucking mega bitches lay on them. That's a crazy way to say it, mega bitches, but that's kind of, yeah.
So they want to get laid on. They want to be the mattress.
Yeah, that's, yeah.
But how do you get into like okay? And let me also clarify it because you said Bambi dude don't like giant dragon dildos. Here's the thing: I don't like if that's what you're into. I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? That's you
Yeah.
can be into whatever you want. Like my thing is there is some sort of like there's levels to it. I feel like I'm not gonna kink shame anyone. Actually, that's false. I will kink shame you because some people's kinks are fucking like actually they're borderline illegal. You know what I mean? Like some
Yeah.
people are into some fucking weird shit. Um,
I fucking,
but like if you have a like actual like life size fucking dragon cock that's mounted, it's bolted to the fucking floor. You know what I mean? It's like literally the size of Beetlejuice. Um, and then that's what like that's your thing. You're like, yeah, I love to like I wish you could see this fan that I have in my I have this little like phallic kind of shaped fan. It's like just an oval fan,
did you
right?
say Beetlejuice? Do you use Beetlejuice as a size reference?
Yeah, it's a unit of measurement. One Beetlejuice,
All
one
right.
BJ. This thing comes up to my hips. I'm 5'9". This fan comes up to my hips, and that is like that's a legitimate size. Some of the videos I've seen, it will be something like this fucking size, where they have to like squat, like they have to stand over it and then squat onto it, and it's just. Let me not yuck anyone's yum, but it's gross.
It's
What the
fine.
fuck are you doing?
It's amazing to watch. The fact that a human body can do that. I mean, I know
Yeah,
like
but it's
women
like
give birth.
yeah, but not to like Kevin Hart sized fucking dragon cocks. They don't give birth to grown men. They give birth if it was a dildo that was like the size of a baby. This sounds terrible. Like but like if it was a dildo like the
Yeah,
size of a
whoa.
baby, it'd be like okay, you know, like it the human body was somewhat meant to endure that. But the shit I be seeing, it's like no, like this is and it really has to stem from some like deep psychological issue.
You just made me have a thought. Do you think, because, I mean, if women are willing to put something of that size up there, you know, I mean, women are willing to put anything of any size up anywhere as long as you're a nice guy. So they say, anyway. Yeah, you know, women, man. Let me stop what I'm saying. What I was actually saying is if you take a woman and like a pool of women, you think at least you think at least one of them has tried shoving like a baby doll up their pussy just to see like
They could
how?
do it.
Yeah, I know
Oh.
this is crazy. This sounds crazy. I'm gonna stop. Yeah, we don't need to answer this, but we can ponder the idea that there are so many people in the world. It's probably happened, and I imagine probably in like China or India,
I'd
because
rather not even ponder it, to be honest. I think that's definitely happened. for sure. Now for them doing it for scientific purposes, I doubt. I think it's the same kind of like, okay, you ever like, you get like post nut clarity, like you jerk off and then like maybe it was like maybe you jerked off to some weird shit. Like I've jerked off to some weird shit before. Not like that weird, but like I've jerked off to some odd shit before, right?
Yeah, man. You ever jerking it and then all of a sudden, like, she's using like a brown or a black dildo, and then it's like all of a sudden she just like drops the N word in there. You ever been watching some shit and then all of a sudden she's like, "Fuck me with that dick," and it's like, "Hey, whoa, okay, skipping."
I no,
You've never,
but
damn.
but I don't doubt it. I mean, that's another look. That's another king. And to me, that one is like that's almost understandable because like I feel who is that meant for? That's meant for like black guys that are into that, like being degraded by a white woman or like fucking a racist white woman. They're like, yeah, you're racist. Take this dick. You know what I mean? Like that's sure.
Yeah, sure.
I can fathom that, right? But what I'm talking about with the post nut clarity is like maybe women don't have the same thing, but at some point they have to look at themselves. Like if they're taking the video for OnlyFans, right? There's comes a certain point where they're editing that video of them squeezing an entire fucking dragon cock up their body. That's literally half the size of them, and they have to look at them and be like, "What am I doing? What has my life come to?"
They think it's hot though.
I mean, sure, but you can't think. I don't think anything's hot all the time, bro. You have moments, yes, where you're like you're into it and that whatever. But there's no one is fucking like aroused all the fucking time.
I think you just don't understand because you're not a true gooner, bro. You don't understand. Like you haven't. Maybe I don't know how to explain that. It's not like yeah, dude, you didn't get the gooner lifestyle, bro. You just didn't understand it. Like you just didn't.
But the thing is, I look, I've gooned, I've jerked off. I was a teenage boy.
No, there's a difference between like jerking off and like being an actual like you got to like we use the term gooning now, right? Like that's but like
I've told you I've jerked off in like 20 times in a day before, like when I was in high school.
I get that, bro, but it has to extend. Like there are people who have straight up like goon caves. There are people who play video games, right? And their video games are solely based around the idea of gooning or like watching like porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's like I don't think we have ever reached that full level, but I've seen it. I've watched it. I've definitely, hey man, I won't lie. Hand of the sky. I've come real close, dude. There's been times like I opened up Steam. I looked at the Steam Workshop and it was like Gooner games up on the front page. And I was just like, damn, CGI, bro. There was a time like I would actually watch like cartoon porn, bro. I would watch Rule 34 shit.
I don't know what that is. I don't know what Rule 34 is, but I've watched like a handful of animated porn. Like I seen like a Family Guy one before.
Family, yeah, okay.
Like fucking Lois, Actually, look, that might be it. No, I feel like I have to definitely see more. I just can't think of what it is.
I'll watch full 3D model Elastigirl fucking the Hulk just because her pussy can elastize around the Hulk's dick, bro. Like,
but look, this is what I'm saying. So like, is it that like gooners, people who are like chronically, as you're describing, it seems like it's like a chronic thing, right? Like they just constantly are like, I need to get my nut off, right?
Yeah.
So is it the fact that it gets to like it's not enough? They're doing it so often that they need more stimulation, so they go to a more extreme thing, and then that's how they get into these. Like, how do you get into wanting to watch a woman put a giant fucking like parking meter sized dildo in her pussy? Like how do you get to that point?
It's exactly what you said, bro. It's just not enough. Like what you
is it the same for the women?
It's like drugs, bro. Yeah, bro.
That's what I was thinking.
It's just like
but
drugs.
looks.
It's crazy, bro. Because I mean, like everybody knows about drug addiction, and people talk about like sex addiction, and like porn addiction is becoming like a real big thing. But it's like it's genuinely what it's now. It's not even necessarily like the porn addiction. It's like the addiction to the thrill of watching something crazy happen. Like the fact that a human can, I don't know, fuck like a giant dildo like that, or the fact that people are willing to like shit on each other and fuck each other in the shit. Like this definitely cannot be like, there's got to be some sort of censoring going on here. Things we're talking about are insane, but it's
Going
real.
on YouTube.
It's just going straight to, yeah, this is getting a fucking 18 plus. But yes, bro, it's just a thrill. It's like the like, gotta see something more extreme, something more extreme.
I mean, and I get that, but like, bro, okay, so like I said before, if I were with a girl, right? Like I'm chopping up with this girl. She seems really cool. She seems into me. Like we're hitting it off, right? I go back to her place, and then on her floor is just one of those massive, like I don't know if a lot of the people watching even know what I'm trying, like I keep on giving different units of measurement to really like emphasize, like these are massive fucking deal. It's not just like a fucking foot long or 2 foot long, like
You're
big
talking
ass
about like
dildo,
those
like
yard long dildos, like
yes, like a
3 foot.
gigantic fucking dildo that literally should not fit inside of a human body. And it's like it'd be like and they're like weird shapes, like it's shaped like a fucking, I don't know. Yeah, like a dragon dick. I mean, that's not a real thing, but like
The most common ones I see are like alien tentacles, horse dicks, and dog dicks, which the dog dicks is disgusting. The horse dicks is crazy. And the alien shit, I can't. I mean, okay, yeah, sure. I mean, if aliens are hot, sure, fuck them. I don't know.
but
But
look, so if I'm at this girl's house and she has one of those in her room, I am not like me personally, right? And I'm not shaming anyone out here who does it. Like we could be friends, right? But that to me would give me the ick. I would be like, yuck. Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't want to fuck her because like this is what you do. Like I don't. That's not what I'm into. So it's like, first of all, how are you even gonna feel pleasure just fucking a normal person, a normal human being? Like, or is your thing you're gonna be like, I want you to watch me ride this absurd dildo and like fucking jerk off in the corner? Like, bro, I'm not on Pornhub right now. Like this is not human sex. Like,
I'm
what are we
not trying
doing?
to watch you like. I'm not trying to watch you ride the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, I think when you get to that point, they'd probably also like, oh, I'll ride this and I'll suck your dick at the same time. Come here, But it's like, that's cool. But what if I just like, I don't know, what if I like fucked you too? Like,
Yeah,
what
like
if,
what if we had sex like two Homo sapiens? You know?
I mean, we can have sex like dogs too. Like,
I mean,
I
sure,
prefer
yeah.
it that way, to be honest.
Two creatures of the same species, at least. Let's not like get dragons involved. Like it's fucking.
I mean,
I don't
dragons
know.
aren't even real. So at the end of the day, what are you getting? Like, are we talking like a Komodo? Is a bitch shoving a lizard dick up a pussy? Yes.
Sure, I'm sure. Yeah, yeah. I'm sure it's happening.
I said that and immediately realized that is happening.
Yeah, that type of stuff is just, I don't know. For me, it's just a little disturbing, and it's not disturbing. Like I'm not sitting here like, oh, like mortified by it, right? To me, it's just kind of like it's like sad disturbing. Like I'm looking at it, I'm just like why has it come to this? Like just makes me feel weird. I'm just like, it's a weird thing that you're doing. Why do you want a tentacle in your pussy?
They like it, bro. They like the textures.
Yeah, I mean, shit, more power to him, I guess. But like I said, it's the same. It's the same as if like a dude has a fucking weird fleshlight. You know what I mean? I would look at you like, yeah, I've lost respect for you.
Yeah. We've been on straight nonsense about sex and I've kept an eye on the timer too. It's like been about 10 to 15 minutes, like genuinely within low genuinely.
Oh shit.
Low genuinely been talking about gooning for about 6 to 7 minutes. High key, kirked up off a fucking Erica Kirk.
Are we pod maxing right now?
Pod maxing. Yeah, is
Oh,
this going to be the next 30 minutes where we jerk ourselves off?
bro, we're
We
so
did
fucking
just
funny.
talk. Oh, God, yeah. Oh, I did the hand motion too. I know you can't see it, but just know I was doing that. I'm standing up in the kitchen, which is the craziest. I'm standing in the kitchen. Again, I'm about 3 feet away from my phone, and I'm just fucking jerking it. Nobody else can see me. I'm just staring out of a window, kind of. Rigby is standing in the corner, so kind of going back to what we were saying earlier, I feel like he knows what I'm doing. I know.
Nah, I don't know. I feel like Rigby has no idea what the fuck's going on ever.
Yeah, he's. Don't get up and come over here, please, for the love of God. Yep, you're going to start shaking and moving around. There you go. All right. That's okay. I got to cut that out. Everybody's going to think I beat the shit out of my dog.
I'm gonna edit in like a dog whimpering noise.
Hassan Piker!
You gotta touch the fucking ball, man.
You got to fucking touch the ball, lad. You're missing the fucking ball. You stupid, daft cunt, you.
It's unironically what like watching Scottish soccer is like.
Get the fucking ball, lad. You fucking kick your ass, man. Kick your arse.
That's what my old That's what my old soccer coach actually sounded like, bro.
He was yelling in Scottish at you guys.
Yeah, he was from like Scotland.
Oh, genuinely? A genuine Scotsman.
Yeah, like he actually had the accent. He'd be like, "You gotta go for the ball, Salisbury. Run, Salisbury."
That's got to be nice having a Scottish guy. Whoa. Hey, it's not going to be. Okay. It's got to be nice having a Scottish guy say your last name. I'm sure that feels good. That probably feels like, I don't know, like an Australian guy calling you cunt.
True.
I've met some Australian people. I've wanted to ask them if they'd call me cunt a couple of times. But I didn't because I'm a nice person and I don't bother people like that.
You should.
Think so?
I met Australian people when I worked at Outback Steakhouse, which is an Australian themed steakhouse.
Yeah.
But it's very gimmicky, and there was actual Australian people who came in one time and sat in my section. I think it was a party of 6, and yeah, they actually fucked with the food. They were like, "Yeah, this is really good." And I was like, "But is any of this legit? Like, is this authentic? Is this a cuisine that you would have in Australia?" They're like, "Fuck no."
That's
They're like, "No, this is like very Americanized, but like it's cool. It's a cool concept. It's good food."
oh yeah, who'd have thought that fucking a bloomin' onion and chicken tenders is
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like they're not eating fucking blooming onions down there.
Oh yeah, mate. Let me get a 10-ounce sirloin. Put it on the barbie, mate. Fucking start. I don't know. Yeah. Saute onions, man. Fucking. Yeah, right, cunt.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi.
Yeah, you guys had to do that every time somebody did that, right?
Yeah, well, it was the manager. So, like, I don't know if this is still the case. Motherfuckers can fact check me. But when I was working there, I was told by a manager that it was in their contract as a manager that they had to respond to that by, I think, just the employees, but maybe it was customers too. I don't know. But if someone said Aussie, 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 they had to say oi, oi, oi. And so I hit my managers with that a couple times just to fuck with them.
You know, we should be like those Twitch streamers, IRL streamers, and we'll go into Outback Steakhouses and we'll sit down at a table and the whole time, every time we like finish a sentence, we'll say Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. And they'll have to say oi, oi, oi. And then that's how we'll get them.
Fucking piss on our blooming onion.
We'll rage bait the fuck out of them, bro. I swear to God, bro. They'll be kicking us out, bro. They'll try to trespass us, bro. They'll try to trespass us, but we won't leave, bro. We'll keep getting the footy, bro. We'll stay for the likes.
I'll pull up my fucking. I don't know. I'll pull something up that I still have from like when I worked there as a manager. Like, you can't kick me out.
Well, let's get you to go in and then just work a full day.
You know, I tried to do that at Longhorn when I used to work at Longhorn,
Mm-hmm.
and then I was visiting somebody, but there was a Longhorn in town, and I went there with my girlfriend at the time, and I was in full work uniform. No, I wasn't even in full work uniform. I just had the hoodie on. But I walked in, I was like, hey, sorry, I missed my first day today. It was like fucking 9 p.m. Like, they were about to close. And I was like, sorry, I'm a little late. Like, I missed my first shift, but I was supposed to train today. And they're like, oh, like, we don't even have you on the thing. And so they went and like grabbed the manager, and the manager talked to me and was like, oh yeah, like they were like, did you talk to like Jeff or some shit? And I was like, yeah, I think that's who I talked to. And they're like, yeah, like, he didn't tell me anything, but if you want, we can go ahead and like we can't get you a full training day, but we can try to like teach you some of the stuff. I was like, okay, I bet. And then I left. They went back to the office to grab like the booklet, and I fucking left.
Bro walked in, gave them hope that they were about to get a free closer, and then fucking they probably watched that shit back on the camera too. I was like, what
They're
the
like, oh
fuck?
damn, that guy just pranked us.
We should go to that Longhorn.
We could, bro. Yeah, it's close.
It is. I think I remember you telling me this story, bro. I feel like it's nearby. We should go there. We should go there, bother them. Does Longhorn have anything that they say? Like, if I walk in and I'm like, howdy, cowboy, do they got to be like, or some shit like that?
No, not that I know of.
If I fucking clap 3 times, they gotta come out and shake a little ass for me.
I mean, that would be sick. I wish that was policy. It's not, unfortunately.
They gotta
I don't know.
do
We
it.
could just go in there. I know like all the annoying things to order. Like, we could just go in there and be a dickhead and have them like have to make some annoying ass shit.
Actually, like, bothering them during their day.
Be like, can I get a Wild West shrimp parm crusted, a long porter dragon fruit Rita, but with El Jimador instead of Patron?
Yeah, just drop that in chat. Just drop the knowledge for everybody. This way they know what to order when they go to Longhorn to piss off there.
Yeah, anything parm crusted is going to piss them off, especially things that are like not supposed to be parm crusted. Like the Wild West shrimp is like they have to like fry it. No, ask for it grilled and parm crusted. That'll piss them the fuck off. Ask them to grill the Wild West shrimp and then parm crusted. It actually probably would taste really fucking good. And then get a dragon fruit margarita, because it's a Patron dragon fruit margarita, so they batch it, so they have it all prepared. But then ask for El Jimador, so that way they have to make it themselves, and that shit's annoying as fuck to make from scratch. And they can't use the batch shit. They'll probably still just use the batch stuff, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they probably won't actually use El Jimador. And it's also funny to ask for El Jimador, because that's like the bottom shelf liquor. So it'd be like, can I get this drink but with terrible tequila? And yeah, they'll fuck with that. For the rim, ask for half salt, half sugar. The bro's still there.
Have you been having trouble sleeping? Up all night worrying about stress? Scrolling on that phone? Short attention span? Skipped ahead, you fucking pussy. Anyways, while you're here, click the goddamn button. Click it. They're fucking following. I can fucking see them. They put a fucking chip in me and I ripped it out.
I think some people like to order shit just to like make you do extra shit. I swear to God. They like order something that's just like some ridiculous shit. Yeah, let me get a plate of bullshit. And it's just like, yes, sir.
You can't say no.
Yeah, bro. One person was asking, they said, we don't like any of the appetizers. Can we just get like a plate of like sauteed veggie or sauteed like onions and mushrooms and some bell peppers and like this and like they started asking for all this shit and I'm like, is it on the menu that you can get that stuff? Like you're just making shit up. That's like going to a pizza place and being like, yo, can I get a fucking pot pie? And be like, oh, you can make one, right? It's like, well, I mean, I guess I fucking could, but I'm not going to. That's not what we serve here.
We make pizza.
We serve food here, sir.
Some people, you know what? I know it's true because some people would genuinely order straight up just bread with vegetables on top of it. And they would come and they'd pick it up genuinely. And you can't reach across the counter and strangle that person. You know, you can't grab them by the shirt collar, shake them around and be like, what the hell's wrong with you? Why are you eating vegetables?
There's nothing on there. Though.
You should. Yeah,
the customer is almost never right.
No, they are not. Stupid motherfuckers. Fuck the customer, I say, as a general customer as well.
But the other thing that pisses me on the flip side of it, right? You have like people ordering ridiculous shit, and it's like, brother, just order a steak, like. But then on the flip side, you have servers. I hate working with people who are like, this fucker wanted 2 lemons in his water. It's like, bro, just put the lemons in the water. Like, like, I don't know. They start tweaking the fuck out because someone like made a pretty regular request.
Yeah, that's like a small thing. Like when I was a barista, there was a lady, she'd order a sugar-free marshmallow skim milk with specific number of sugar-free brown sugar cinnamon, like affogato shots. She'd add a bunch of nonsense on top of it. You know, it's just bullshit, extra hoops. And it's like, every time she came in, it was like, we hate making you drink, you know, like you suck. And she'd be like, well, I just have to get it this way. Blah, blah, blah. And it's like, why don't you find another vice then? Why don't you find something else that doesn't inconvenience the people?
Yeah, bro. Those people could never be fucking drug addicts. Imagine calling up your plug and being like, let me get some of that OG Zaw, but can you fucking pick all the stems out and it's like, bro, I'm going to throw this shit in a fucking Ziploc bag and leave it in your mailbox. And just.
If you ask that, you're getting the thickest stems too, bro. They're not fucking.
You're getting fentanyl.
Your shit's laced. You're gonna be like, and he put it in the mailbox, even though I told him to put it under the mailbox.
Bro, I couldn't be a fucking barista though. That I feel like that is like the textbook customer, like that asks for all those special instructions. It's like, yeah, that's like baristas are any coffee place, especially like Starbucks, that is the place where that happens the most, I feel like.
Yeah, bro. I mean, a lot of people do get like simple like drinks as well. There's like simple lattes and simple macchiatos that you can make. And then you get your favorite customers, which are like, let me get black iced coffee, or let me get a black hot coffee, and I'll tell you what size. And it's like, cool, made it, here you go. They be on their way. Or they'll meet you at the window and they'll be like, let me get a couple of sugars. And it's like, all right, fuck you. And then you throw them out the window at them, and then they drive off. But yeah, then you get motherfuckers who want to do something special. It gets bad when drink trends start happening on the internet and people start making up shit because they fucking made something at home out of some ingredients that they got.
Let me get a coconut oat milk latte, shake it twice, stir it once, rub your gooch on it, fucking put it in a nest and incubate it for 4 hours, fart on it, and then have a Mexican give it to me. Like that legitimate, like special instructions that you would see.
Take So can you take some whipped cream, put it inside of a cup, but then put a stirrer in there and stir the whipped cream around so it kind of spreads it out and froths it up? And then can you scoop that off the sides and put that on the bottom and pour a shot on top of that? And then can you do 2 pumps of vanilla? And after the 2 pumps of vanilla, can you also do 2 pumps of, it's always like brown sugar cinnamon. People who like brown sugar cinnamon are the worst people on the fucking planet, bro. If you like brown sugar cinnamon, I want you to know that a Remington 870 is a really good tool to paint the ceiling of your room, bro. I swear to God, I fucking hate brown sugar cinnamon, bro. And people who like it suck. Oh my God. I just scratched the inside of my nose where I think I have a pimple and it hurts. This is payback for what I just said about brown sugar cinnamon. But after the brown sugar cinnamon, they then want you to heat up a cup of skim milk to kids temp. And what kids temp is just like lukewarm, like room temperature warm.
Yeah.
And then they want you to make the milk chocolate milk and then pour that on top of everything. And then once that's all in the cup, they want you to take a little bit of like heavy cream and a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of caramel. And they want you to whip it all up together inside of another cup. And then they want you to pour that on top. And then they want you to drizzle some Hershey's chocolate sauce on top of it, or a little bit of caramel sauce. And then they want you to dust like, I don't know, like fucking dead ball skin. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I want you to be wearing clown shoes the whole time while twisting your nipple with one hand.
It's exactly what they want, bro. Everything I just told you, like that is something somebody has genuinely ordered. That long of an order right there. Try to remember all that.
I would wait for them to get to the end and be like, sorry, could you repeat that?
You have to, too, because if you try to interrupt them in the middle of their order, they're just not going to listen to you.
God, that sounds like a fucking nightmare.
Or they're going to get real shitty with you, which was something that was incredibly common. People would get so up their own ass about coffee, bro. I mean, I know it definitely happened. Like, it happens about all sort of food and drink, but when it comes to the fucking customers at a coffee shop, bro, everybody gets real up their own fucking ass about it. Like, oh, my coffee, it's my coffee, and it's got to be made my way. It's special. It's my coffee. It's what wakes me up in the morning. Don't talk to me until I've had my coffee. It's like, if I fucking kicked you in the taint, you'd collapse. Like, fuck you. You suck. And I say this as a coffee person. I have coffee right in front of me. I made coffee this morning. But you know what my coffee was? Instant medium roast coffee with some like Hershey's creamer and 2 spoonfuls of sugar.
Yeah, that sounds decent. I don't mind black coffee, but I'm not a big coffee drinker. If I do drink coffee, I'm usually with someone and I'll just be like, I'll get whatever that person got, or I'll just ask for a regular black coffee.
See. Now imagine you're riding with somebody who orders all that extra bullshit. And you gotta be like, yeah, let me get what they just got.
Oh God. At least I wouldn't have to say it again. It's like when fucking SpongeBob was trying to teach Squidward how to blow the bubble.
Man,
first you do this, then this, then this, bring it around town.
Oh yeah. And then Squidward does all that fucking bullshit and acts like he got that shit right. Squidward is one of those people who would order a latte, bro. I swear to God, I fucking hate Squidward. I always knew Squidward was an op.
You don't rock with the big squid?
I mean, they redeemed Squidward, which I'll accept.
I'm not gonna lie, Squidward slid for SpongeBob early on, bro. The pizza episode. He stood on business for him.
I mean, yeah, bro. I'm not disagreeing with that.
SpongeBob always be on bullshit. I'm gonna be real, bro. Like I love my boy Bobby, right? But he be on some bullshit. Like if I was SpongeBob's neighbor, I probably would have done worse than Squidward, bro.
Bro, SpongeBob, if you like early SpongeBob was genuinely like smart, but he was like kind of like clever and like playful. And like if you saw like if somebody was like making fun of him in some way, he'd like genuinely react and be like, "All right," and then he'd like he'd be mad. Like, he had
Yeah.
character. He had, like, personality. New SpongeBob is just, like, fucking goofy man child.
SpongeBob now is like
injury.
He's like early Patrick, and Patrick now is like literally just a fucking big dumbass. Like he was always dumb, but like they made even Patrick had character. Like, there'd be the episodes where it would be like he would be like a secret genius sometimes, or like he would like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He would like have his moments.
The episode with like his family and stuff, like where he actually had character and he was something. I mean, I know they have like Camp Coral, and now they're trying to like make Patrick like get his own spinoff and like be main character, but it's like, that's bullshit, bro. Nobody gives a fuck about that. That's the same thing as Disney keep making fucking repeat movies of the fucking same shit that they did, and now making like, oh, live action fucking Mulan, live action Moana. Moana ain't even that old. I've heard people be like, oh, Moana's a classic. Moana came out less than 15 years ago. Moana is not that old. Let's stop saying Moana is a classic.
I thought Moana came out like less than fucking 10 years ago.
I feel like it probably came out exactly 10 years ago this year. And now all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, let's make a live action and let's take The Rock, the guy who voiced the Rock in the movie, and give him a faded hairline.
Oh yeah, bro. It came out 2016.
Boom. Yeah, exactly.
That's
10
crazy.
years, and all of a sudden they're like, yeah, it's a classic. Let's do a live action remake.
I thought The Rock was like 140 pounds now. Did you not see those pictures of him like deathly skinny?
No, I have not seen pictures of The Rock.
Or maybe not deathly skinny, but like he did not look like The Rock. Like people thought he was cloned because he looked, or like he had like cancer or something, because he was like super skinny.
Well, you remember that thing with Jim Carrey?
Yeah.
Whatever, like nothing came of that. Like what happened to Jim Carrey? Are we just rocking with fake Carrey? Jim Scary?
Jim Scary? Jim Barely?
We rocking with Jim Barely?
Hold on, I'm trying to find. This is a really bad quality picture.
Let me send this to you. Like, okay then. There's some shit like that.
Affirmative.
Sometimes I go on. Hold up. I'm scared though. Oh yeah, that's. You don't look healthy there at all. He looks way skinnier than.
I don't know if that's real, but then I've seen clips of like the live action Moana, and that's new, right? And he looks like that. He looks normal, so I don't know what the fuck that was about.
I mean, what if yeah.
You think he got the parasite, the pooping parasite?
Yeah, bro, shit out all them muscles. He's it's because he's no longer connected to Kevin Hart, and so he's losing that energy. Kevin Hart is what gave him his muscles, and now that Kevin Hart is doing his own thing and trying to stay kind of hidden because of the whole Diddy shit, he's like fading away.
Is Kevin Hart like Diddy's friend or something?
Yeah, or something like that. I don't know. They were all close. Everybody in Hollywood fucked with Diddy at one point. You know what I'm saying? I was watching some shit that Diddy was. I'm pretty sure I was watching like Supernatural, and there was an episode that featured Diddy.
What?
Yeah, bro. Supernatural of all shows, and then all of a sudden Diddy's in it. I remember
Diddy in like Alvin and the Chipmunks or something.
I bet he was, bro. I bet fucking he was. He was in fucking everything, bro.
I watched something recently that he was in. I don't think it was Alvin and the Chipmunk. He might also be in that, but I swear I watched something recently that he was in where it was just like, is that P. Diddy? And it was, and I was just sitting here like, ooh, this is not, because it was like a kid's show.
Ooh, yeah, ooh. I just want to say real quick that picture that you sent me of The Rock could also just be somebody's like Mexican uncle or Asian. I imagine that could be somebody's like partially Chinese uncle.
That's just Uncle Tony.
Yeah. Well, nah. Tony, I don't know. Tony looks like, I don't know what Tony looks like. Tony's got a fucking. You ever see those people who have heads where you know what Frieza looks like? They got heads, they look like Frieza, bro. And I'm like, he's got one of those heads going on.
Dude, what movies are
Tony's got
Diddy in?
phenotypes I've never seen before.
Swear to God.
Straight up dissing Tony on the pod.
Let's see. He's in what movies and shows did Diddy cameo in? Bro was in The Muppets Most Wanted.
Yo, holy shit, bro. I can't imagine what he was probably had a hand up Kermit, bro. Fucking I don't know how P did. Hey guys, I'm Kermit. Kermit Diddy. I'm K Diddy. Waka waka. Some shit like that. I don't know. What if it was P Diddy and Waka Flocka, and P Diddy was Kermit and Waka Flocka was Fozzie Bear, and he'd be like Waka Flocka.
Yeah, we got to pitch that. We got to pitch that idea.
Oh god. All right, I can't lie. My shit's at 2%. I need to charge it. I also need to run some very fast errands.
I bet. Yeah. Do you want to? We can just stop this recording. Probably.